Hello everyone! The Brainrot challenge will take place today. Woohoo! In which Mikey and I will have to find out who really has the best animals. Ho-ho!
Come here. Everyone will have 3 characters, and they will arrange battles with each other. And the one who teaches his character to participate better in this challenge will win.
It's going to be a pretty interesting battle. I want to participate in it.
Then I wish you good luck and you can start training.
Woohoo!
Well, now it's time to choose Tung 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 Sahura and start training him, of course, so that he becomes very cool.
Yep.
And now we'll just see. Of course, I'm sure that it will be very small for now, but I'll make it better. And here he is, but it's okay. You'll be very strong soon. It's a matter of time.
Woohoo! And I have Tralalero Tralala, and it will be much cooler and stronger.
Oh, well, it's okay. The most important thing is that now I will train you, and you will be very cool and strong. Now, come on. I'm going to hang up some pairs for you, which you're going to hit and thereby train. These pairs will boost his strength. Namely, he will train by hitting them and thereby improving his shot. And there is a high probability that he will be much stronger. That's why the most important thing right now is to devote a lot of time to training, and then I'll try to improve it even more. Woohoo! So far, the training is going pretty well. I notice that you are getting much stronger. Oh, it's actually really cool, so my workouts are helping. Just look at me, and I see that they are distracted, just making themselves some kind of simulator. I think it will be possible to scare them now. I give you permission to approach them calmly. I think they will get very scared and start running away from you. Ho-ho! What are you standing for? Go scare them. They should be scared. Just look at how scared they were of you. They started running away. Okay, actually, it's very funny, but I think it needs to end because I still need to improve Tung 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 Sahur. Woohoo! I think we need to stop him. I see. Tung 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 Sahur scared them very much. That's why I suggest you better stop and stop chasing, because I need to improve you to the maximum level in order for you to become even more cool and powerful. So let's run quickly. Now I'm going to do it. Now I will need to make it diamond. Oh, of course, after this moment, there may be a lot of questions about how I can make it diamond, but it's pretty simple here, and I'll try to tell you about it now. Of course, in any case, I need quite a lot of diamond blocks that I already have, and I will also use pistons. I will put pistons around it and make sure that they simultaneously press it together with the diamonds. Thus, I will be able to improve my Tung 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 Sahur to the diamond level, and thus it will be the highest and coolest level. Of course, to be honest, I still don't even know if it can really work, but I think that in principle, everything should work out if I do everything right. Therefore, right now, I need to arrange everything correctly so that everything is ready, and then just press at the same time so that these pistons push through all the diamonds, and thus Tung 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 Sahur will become diamond itself. Ho-ho! I hope everything will work out as I want it to. And now it's time for the redstone. I need it so that the pistons can simultaneously press on each other and thus be activated to move all the diamond blocks in Tung 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 Sahur. So right now, as soon as I finish this, we'll really check if it works. But I think what it should be is actually pretty simple. Ho-ho! Well, that's it. And now I think that you need to click and activate as soon as possible. Wow, I really managed to make a diamond Tung 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 Sahur. He looks pretty good, and I can already imagine it because he's strong. So Mikey doesn't have any chance against him right now. I think everything is ready, and we'll see this epic battle.
Well, I take it that you're ready for battle.
Well, I see that everyone is ready to start the battle. We're all going to look at it now.
Ho-ho! Tung 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 Sahur is much stronger.
No, I'm looking at what's going on so far, so now we're going to find out who's much stronger.
It seems to me that it is obvious and understandable that yours simply has no chance. Ho-ho! As I said, he turned out to be much stronger, and I'm taking my first point in this round. Come on, don't worry, we'll have further rounds in which you can also win. But you can see that now it's still 1-0 in my favor.
Well, the first round is over. And just the same, it ended in favor of JJ. You can move on to the next animals.
Woohoo! Well, I think it's time for you and me to move on to the next round as soon as possible, because we've just discovered the next Italian animals that we need to use and train in order for them to compete against each other in the next round. Well, I got Lira Lila in this round, and I think that this is a pretty good Italian animal, and I literally should not train him, and after that he will definitely be very strong and cool and big, and after that I think he can beat anyone. He'll just crush me with a steep jump that I'll need to train. He looks pretty cool. Oh, and here she is, by the way, but I think we have every chance of winning against her because she's pretty weak. Uh-oh. Wait a minute, you shouldn't fall in love with her. On the contrary, she wants to lure you so that you lose. Come on, stop it. It's not fair to do that in the beginning. Stop it. You don't have to stay with her now. On the contrary, we have to go train with you in order for you to defeat her. But on the contrary, he wants to deceive you and thereby lures you. Oh, it's time for us to train. You don't have to fall in love with her, because it's their plan that they want to lure you on the contrary, and then they just want to control you, so we don't need it, and now I'm going to make you a special platform with which you can train. Because as I understand it, you need to train very high jumps in order for you to jump very high, and that's what your trick is. So now I'm going to make you very cool with the help of the simulators that I built for you. First of all, I'm going to build a special platform that you can jump on. It will consist of a block, a slime that you can jump on, and learn to jump even higher. And next to it, I'll just put a regular trampoline on which you can jump, thereby improving yourself. Oh, I think that this is just a good simulator in which he will definitely become much stronger, which of course is what I'm trying to achieve. In fact, I'm a little worried about the moment that happened. Cappuccino Ballerina is trying to make him fall in love with her. And thus, she will probably command him. And I really think that he is training right now and will definitely not react to this in any way. Of course, I hope for this and believe that I must win. Oh, I see he is very happy. The most important thing is that he also liked it. If he likes a friend, then he will be very happy to train, and therefore soon he will become quite very big and formidable, which is what I am trying to achieve accordingly. Therefore, I really hope that at the end of the training, he will become much stronger and will definitely be able to defeat her, and the round will be mine. And thus, if I win this round, there will be no next one because in fact, I took 2 main points. But of course, if I suddenly lose, then there will be an additional round. But in principle, I think this should not happen because we are training very well. Come on, don't stand there, but train better. This is a pretty good trampoline that will help you develop your jump, and you will become much cooler. So I think that there is very little training left, and you will become very cool and big, which of course we will see now. Woohoo! He jumps higher and higher, which is actually very cool and cool. Oh, so you've become very big. In fact, I will say that you have really become quite strong, and all this is due to the training that I have given you. So now I think that we need to prepare. After all, very soon you and I will have a battle against the Cappuccino Ballerina. The most important thing is not to be fooled by anything.
I think it's time to disperse those here and go back to their places because we still need to improve our Cappuccino Ballerina somehow. But I think I did it pretty easily because I already have a very cool idea. Woohoo! Well, don't worry. The most important thing is to be here now. I'll do something for you, and then I think you'll be very happy about it. So now I'll do everything quickly. And I'm going to do a special pool that will be heated, and I'm going to do it with these blocks. So now I'm going to prepare a place for this pool, and very soon we'll see a ready-made pool in which, of course, the Cappuccino Ballerina will swim. Woohoo! I think this is a good place for a pool. Yep. I'm not going to make it too big. I'm just going to make it about small so that she can fit into it and just be there. Of course, I can build something cooler, but I think it will be useless and take quite a lot of time. So now I'm going to make it literally small so that it's enough. One at a time, and it won't be too deep either. Therefore, I think that this will be enough in principle, but then in any case, I will listen to all her wishes and whatever she wants. I will add... Now, just to make this pool really warm, I'm doing the heating from below, so I'm specially placing magma blocks from below, and they will heat all the water accordingly. And of course, now I'm gonna pour ordinary water from above so that it will be warm accordingly, and I hope that the cappuccino ballerina will be happy about it, and thus it will become much cooler. After all, so far the score is not in my favor. I hope that this round will definitely be for me. Woohoo! The pool turned out to be very nice. Now is the time to call her so that she can rate it and tell you what needs to be added.
I see you've built a very cool pool for me, but it actually looks pretty cool, but there aren't enough flowers. You can put a lot of flowers around this pool.
Woohoo! Yes, I understand you well. Now I will definitely arrange flowers here, but of course, I will leave only those that are nearby because it will take quite a long time to run after others, and I hope that in principle, these will be quite enough. Actually, there aren't many colors here, but I'll try to find as many as possible in order to fill everything in exactly and make her happy. It seems like I found enough flowers, and now all that remains is to put them all on, and it seems like that's it. I fulfilled all her requests, and I hope that soon she will become much cooler, and I will still be able to win this round.
In fact, you can't even imagine how happy I am. It looks pretty cool. And I really like these flowers that you put around the pool.
Ho-ho! It's going to be a pretty epic battle. Well, now I think it's time to listen to the host and wait for him to start the test.
Well, I see all the participants are ready, and I'm announcing the second round in the afternoon, and we'll find out who the winner will be. So basically, you can start fighting.
Ho-ho! Well, the battle has begun, so come on, Lirily Larala. Attack this cappuccino ballerina as soon as possible. She is much weaker than you, and you definitely can't do anything to you. The most important thing is to jump on her, and I think that after that she will definitely pass. And after all, you are quite bigger than her. Uh-oh.
Come on, listen to me and get out of here. You shouldn't be here.
Oh no! Why are you running away? You don't need to listen to her. On the contrary, we're going to lose now.
Woohoo!
Well, what can I say is that Mikey wins this round. And of course he compares the score. Now the score is 1-1. They have a draw. So I think we need to move on to the next round. Well, now let's get to the last round as soon as possible. Choose those who you have and improve them, and then we'll meet here again to find out who is much cooler.
Woohoo! The next round will be mine again. I will win!
Ho-ho! Don't believe in yourself so much. This time, I will prepare much better, and you will definitely lose. Therefore, right now, I'm thinking that we need to move on as soon as possible. And this time, I think it's much better for me to prepare because this round will be decisive, and it will depend on who wins in the end. Uh-oh. Yes, the battle will be pretty strong because he also has a very strong Italian animal. Wait a minute, there's no need to run at him. You're still too young to fight him, so let's go back quickly.
Woohoo! Just look at how small he is. He definitely won't be able to do anything to my burr patapim. And even more so, look at how funny he's running away from him. So I think you'd better give up right away because you have no chance.
Ho-ho! That's what he's like so far. So don't distract me, we're going to train. And now I think for sure I can pull you up so that you're much cooler and stronger. Because the main task for you and me is to make you much stronger and eventually win. Woohoo! I'm going to make you very strong. Ho-ho! Well, this is the beginning of our training, and I think that after that, you will become much stronger. I have quite a lot of simulators here that should help you become strong, and I will contribute to this, because I need you to become very cool, strong, in order for you to win the next round for sure. And this victory was ours with you, because this is going to be the decisive round in which I definitely have to win. And that's why right now, I'm going to get you ready for this. Here you have to go through every simulator, and they will give you pretty good strength. Ho-ho! I see that you are becoming more cool before my eyes, so let's go quickly. I have quite a lot of simulators here. Now I'm going to get a couple more simulators that are in my chest. I'll put them on and you should train on them too. Therefore, in the end, you will definitely be very cool with me, and I assure you that victory will definitely be ours because there simply cannot be any other options. And these These are just special tracks for you, so that your endurance becomes much steeper, but I think that we will finish with you very soon, because you have become quite very strong, and it's noticeable on you. First of all, you have increased in size, and your muscles have become even bigger. So, I think that you are basically ready for battle. Oh, well, you've grown in front of my eyes. Now you've become more cool, and I think you're definitely going to win this battle. Huh?
Start the battle.
Woohoo! Mine looks much stronger than yours.
But for some reason, just like this, yours is running away from mine, which means that yours is just afraid, and therefore I am sure that we will definitely win, and this round will be for me, because you simply have no chance against me. The fate of the round I won is being repeated.
Oh, something I did not notice is that fate repeats itself. Mine defeated yours, which means that the victory will be mine.
JJ, I congratulate you. You won, and the whole prize goes to you.
Woohoo! I'm JJ, and today Mikey and I had a battle in which we trained Italian animals, in which I won with a score of 2-1, and the whole grand prize goes to me. That's how our wonderful adventure ended.